Happy Wednesday, everyone. My name is Tina. I'm your host of the A to Z Online Marketplace Show. And tonight we have some fabulous ladies here, but I'm going to give you a couple little things I want to tell you before we get started. First off, make sure you're here for our live event on Tuesday, August the 17th. We're going to play a game of Kahoot. That's trivia for those who don't know what Kahoot is. And it's going to be surrounding about all of our things about the presenters and what we do, and we're just going to put a nice little trivia game out there. It's going to be a multiple choice. Come in, even if you don't know, take a stab at it. Take a guess. It's going to be, if you can be on your phone and have it on the computer, you'll be able to see people's reactions. It's going to be total nuts, chaos, fun. And when it's Karen's turn, I'll let her describe how all the chaos is going to work, because it's going to be a ton of fun. But the nice thing about you joining in and helping us, and you share this with your friends, we'll have a link up there by 5:10 on p.m. at Pacific time, and our A to Z Online Marketplace Facebook page. And what you do is go in there, click on the link. The trivia game starts at 5:30. It's going to be fun, but there's going to be prizes, so be quick and fast at it. You get in there, get your answer in, because, you know, first person who wins the whole thing has the most correct answers, because it's a time thing, is going to have the first prize, which is $100 to spend with all between our vendors, our presenters. It doesn't matter if you have $20 with Lois and 20 with Stacy, or 75 with one and $4 with the next. It doesn't matter. We're going to love you either way. We're going to put it back in our system. It's going to be fun, and you're going to get great prizes. But there are other prizes. There's going to be second, third, fourth prize. If you're a YouTube person, please go to our channel and go subscribe and like us. And we get to 100 person, that person will also win a prize. So this is going to be fun. So the other thing with that going on is Stacy and I are going to mess with your minds a little bit, and we're going to be at the end of the show. So we want you to hang around and see what happens. So right now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start off with Lois. Thanks.
Hi, everybody. I'm Lois Titus. Ding dong, Avon calling. I'm still not tired of saying that. I've been with Avon for 30 years. I absolutely love what I do. I had a career job for 32 years, and I did Avon for 24 of that. And when I retired from my work job, I got to do my fun job, which is Avon. And I'm still enjoying myself after 30 years, and I intend to keep going until I don't enjoy it anymore. So tonight, I'm just going to talk to you about a few of my favorite products. I'm a big skincare fanatic, and I think I look pretty good for 71 years old, and it's Avon Skincare. But I'm not a big makeup person, so I'm going to share a couple of the products that I really like because they're easy to use and very effective, and I just like them. This is the Tattoo Station eyebrow pencil, and it has a really nice little brush on one end that you can brush with, and then it's a twist up eyebrow pencil, and it comes in several different colors. I use the regular brown, and it works really easy, and it's very effective, and I think it's waterproof. And it's just a marvelous product for those of us who like quick and simple. I'm also wearing our 2-in-1 lip tattoo, which is really cool because it's got lip liner on one end. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe against me you can. And then the other end is the fill. So it's one product, one little pencil thing. This that I'm wearing tonight is called Gnarly Nude. I'm old enough to remember a time when gnarly was a word. So it's kind of one of those 60s things for those of you who are younger and might not remember that. Another thing I want to tell you about is, shouldn't have to tell you about it. It's Avon Skin So Soft. This is the small spray bottle that a lot of people get and then refill it from one of the big bottles. It's a really great bath oil, and it's a super tremendous body moisturizer for the summer. So get out of the shower and spray this on, and you're good to go for the day. This is one of our newer products. It's Avon Hydrofusion, and it's a super moisturizer for your face, 72 times the normal moisture. I like to keep this in the refrigerator because when you put it on at night, it's very cool and refreshing, and sends you off into dreamland really well. We have a fairly new J2 aloe cream that boy, the light is really bad. I don't think you guys can even see that. It's 99% pure aloe, and it's really a great moisturizer. It's also nice to put on, like if you get a little too much sun. It doesn't really heal, but it's soothing, and it's really good for that. And then briefly, I just want to remind you about the Skin So Soft Bug Guard products. I know we're getting to the last half of the summer, but a lot of people still fish and camp and golf and do all of that stuff well into the fall. And our Bug Guard products are DEET free, which has always been the biggest selling point for me because I've never been real thrilled with the idea of putting poison on my body. A lot of people, it's fine, and if that's okay with you, then that's okay with you. But I love the DEET-free products that Avon has. So this is a travel size of our Expedition, Bug Guard Plus Expedition. And this is great for taking on vacation or throwing in a bag for, a day of fishing or, overnight going camping or whatever. It's a very small spray bottle. This is a Gentle Breeze SPF 30 sunscreen in with the Bug Guard. So if you are into, swimming at night when there might be mosquitoes or whatever around, this is a really great product to put on. And we also have some towelettes. This is a package of 8. So these are towelettes that are infused with the Bug Guard products, so you can wipe it all over your body and get covered really well. And the only other thing I want to mention is that Avon brought back their $0 sign up. So Avon, what's kept me engaged all these years is that there are so many products with Avon, and they're constantly introducing new things. They have such a huge product line. I've talked about some of them tonight, but we have jewelry and fashion. I'm wearing a shirt and necklace today that's from Avon. We have the fragrances. We have health and wellness products. We now even have dog shampoo, which I just found out today is really good dog shampoo. So, and we have a lot of home cleaning products that are just taking off like crazy. I have somebody that started out with like 2, and they've bought almost all of the cleaning products at this point. They just really love them. It's the Homestar line. But anyway, all of those things are available, and if you're interested in joining, contact me. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. So anyway, this is all of my contact information. I always have to check. My business page is Wonder Fun with Avon Lois. My website is www.youravon.com/ltitus. My email is avonlois@cox.net, and my phone number is 520-404-0173, and you can text me at that number too. I do a lot of my business by text. So I think that's all I have tonight, but I'm excited to stick around because I have a feeling that Dina and Stacy are going to have something really fun. So I don't want to miss it.
Well, and we are crazy, both of us,
I know.
drug
Me too.
deals and all that stuff, which we'll discuss later. That's my joke. Now, what we do want to say is you have some information that you should give a little bit of trivia about yourself and about your business. What did we just find out about you? What are you doing? Is it Saturday? What are you?
Saturday.
Tell the
And
audience.
I've also qualified for a national tournament in Vegas the week of October 10th. So I'll be up there for a week playing in that.
Tell them what it is you'll be doing. They haven't heard that, the fun side.
Texas Hold'em poker.
She's the queen, guys, so there's a little bit of trivia about her. Do you know off the top of your head, I know with Avon's line being so huge, do you know what your top seller is?
Probably Skin So Soft.
Yes.
That's kind of our flagship product. And if you haven't heard about anything else from Avon, it's, the one thing that usually comes to mind is Skin So Soft.
Yes, exactly. I mean, my mother sold it years and years and years ago, and I used to go out on Saturday. That's when you actually knocked on everyone's door.
Right.
And you went in and, she'd had her bag and there was the little tubes of lipstick samples that you gave out and the little perfumes and you handed out everything. And it was like, she'd say, look in this campaign, see if you can find that sale. And I would look and she'd be in the next one showing. So I remember Avon as always being fun because you just met all sorts of fun people, you were invited in their house. It was like, not like today where people are afraid to open the door. It was a really good time. So yes, Avon has progressed a lot with their websites and all that. So, but still great. You can never go wrong with Avon products. And I'm always floored when I go and I look and I go, you guys do kitchen items and you do cleaning supplies and the list is out of sight. I think Avon, for everyone here on the show, there are people that have 400, 500 items. I think Avon has them topped as far as how many items they have, but that's what you get with 135 years in business.
Right.
It's a long time. So, hey, what can you say? You can't go wrong with, looking in the book and go, yes, there it is. You can look online. So thank you so much for sharing. And now we're going to Pennsylvania and we're going to talk to Karen. And tell us, Karen, a little bit about Kahoot.
Hi, everybody. So I'm a STEM teacher. I teach 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. And as you can imagine, education has turned into edutainment. And I have to really pretty much entertain my children every day for 180 days every year to get creative. We started doing Kahoot, I guess, about 10 years ago at this point. It's been around a while and it's still gaining in popularity, which is pretty awesome. Now, it's basically a multiple choice, like Dina was saying, and we're going to be quizzed on all the different things you've learned about the presenters. Now, each of us has obviously many layers to our onions, and we're going to try to peel them away for you. Each of us will have 5 questions about ourselves. And to be honest with you, if you can't think of the answer, pick C, because you know what? That's usually the right answer. But I'm creating it, and I'm going to make sure that there's not a lot of C answers. I'm just going to give you a little side there. But yes, as Dina was saying, the faster you key in your correct response, A, B, C, or D. They're actually colors and shapes. I think there's a circle and a square and a rectangle and a triangle or something like that. So you have to make sure that you are queuing in the correct answer in the shortest amount of time. So if you get the right answer, but it takes you longer than everybody else, you will get less points. So the key is to know your information, go onto the website, find out all about us, watch previous shows. We've been dropping clues left and right since probably, about 2 weeks we started? About 2 weeks ago, we started with the clues. So definitely go back and rewatch them on YouTube. If you watch one, you can watch them all because they just keep showing up event after event after event. It's pretty easy. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe, like, send us a comment of 5 or more characters, an emoji, a GIF, whatever you need to do, and absolutely share the page because that's what builds our community. I think that's super duper important. Did I forget anything, Dina?
No, you're awesome at this.
Right. I do my best. I do it every day of my life. So yeah, so that's what's happening there. I'm going to segue into why I'm here, and I'm going to turn around and show you my new cool jacket. It says Boss Babe. I don't know if you can see it, but this is my new Money fall jacket. I just got it. It's got all kinds of cute things. It's got our logo, and it's got a little blow dryer here, and hearts, and the logo again, the oil drop. I don't know what else there is here. I don't even know. Some skincare, and isn't it cute though? I'm so excited. I got an extra small and it's fallen off of me. So I'm glad I got the tiny one. It would have been gigantic. And then I'm also wearing my new family t-shirt. So we're all about family with money. So it's Modern Nature. We are based out of Doral, Florida. We are almost 7 years old and we are in love with our own products, which is insane. I know everyone loves their products, which is awesome. I am obsessed in a big way. I also got a cute little bag here. So when I come out to visit y'all in Arizona, and I promise I'm coming out sometime, I'll put all my little goodies into my Monate bag. So it's pronounced Monate, M like modern nature, Monate, and everyone says it differently, but that's the right way in case you're wondering how to say it. I knew that was going to happen. I have it on. You should see the configuration I have tonight. It's terrible because I wanted to do something different. All right, so let me tell you about family. I thought this was a sticker and I went to peel it off. When I got it, I'm like, it's not peeling off. The words are there on purpose. I don't know if you can see them, but there's like a little blurb here. This is what it says. Family. Being a family means you are a part of something bigger than yourself. It means you will love and be loved for the rest of yourself. Love and be loved for the rest of yourself. Okay, so that's our theme. And basically, the Ordinal family started our company 7 years ago when they came to America from Guatemala with a bottle of shampoo with shampoo on the outside written in Sharpie pen and a white label. That was all they had. They were in a kitchen building this empire, a little at a time, and there were 10 people who trusted the family and became the first market partners. And they're doing extremely well, needless to say. They're still in the business, building and growing across the world. We just introduced 2 new countries. We're currently in the United States and Canada, the UK, Poland, Ireland, Spain, and Lithuania. I think that's everything. So they're all of our countries across the world. And we're going to be growing probably again in September when they announce the new product line, which I'm tickled about. We can't wait to find out what it is. Last year they introduced the wellness line. The year prior they introduced skincare, and then we're #1 in luxury hair care across the world. And the products are incredible. So today I'm going to talk to you about our styling products. Now today I went straight, all my crazy curls. It's shiny, it's healthy, and I did a lot of stuff to it to make it look like this because I literally just got home from the gym. I use the smoothing shampoo and the smoothing conditioner. I'm not going to go through all the things I do because it takes an awful lot to tame this mane. I'm just going to go through and tell you all the different products that we have. One of which is Rejuva Beads. Now this I got in December 2019. I still have this much left. That's how long it lasts. The product just lasts forever. Some of the other styling products are the Restore Leave-In Conditioner. I love to use that on the bottom of my hair. Always, you never want to use conditioner on the top. This is my Unknot Detangler. I have like literally this much left. I use this every single day, probably 3 and 4 times a day if I have to brush this mane. This is the Color Locking Protective Spray. So if you go out in the sun a lot, this is great to spray on your color treated hair, and that helps to retain the color and you don't have to color it as often. I also have the Moxie Magnifying Mousse. So if I like to go curly, I'll put this on. I'm usually curly. This is way too much work. I blew it dry yesterday and then I straightened it today. Next, the conditioning dry shampoo. I'll put this on maybe when I'm around day 5 or 6. I can go between 7 and 8 days without washing and drying my hair, which is amazing. If I keep it straight, if it's curly, I have to wash it more often. Next, the Glossy Shine Mist. This makes it look all fancy shiny. So if you notice, there's still a nice shine in my hair, even though I had heat on it. Now, getting back to the heat products, these 2 are a godsend. One is called the Thermal Protect Styling Shield. This is a cream. It's thicker, so it's not good for thin hair. The other one is the Heat Protectant Spray. So if I'm just like in a hurry, spritz, and then I'm going to do my flat iron or my curling iron or my waver or whatever I have, this is definitely the way to go, and it's better for thinner hair. So if you have thinner hair and you're using heat, that's for you. Frizz Fix. Oh my goodness. Pennsylvania, I could go through a vat of this, and I really haven't. I still have a lot left, probably about this much left, and I've had this since January of this year. So you only just teeny weeny a little bit, rub it between your hands, and then apply wherever you need it to be applied. Next up, we have the Blowout Cream. I use this, and magic happened. It takes me, believe it or not, 20 minutes now to dry my hair. It used to take me upwards of an hour and a half, and then about a half an hour to straighten it, and then curl it again. So it's a vicious cycle. You're never happy with what you have. This is a curl defining cream. I'll use this with my Moxie Mousse when I'm going curly. It's an incredible product. It gives you a nice definition in your hair, and this is good for even wavy hair too, if you have wavy hair, not curly hair. And the air dry cream. I'll use this when I'm going curly, or if I just don't feel like doing anything to it. Frequently in the summertime when I'm going to school, who has time to spend an hour and a half on your hair? I know I don't, and I'm gonna get in there and it's gonna blow up like the Lion King because my hair is so big. So they are all of the styling products. We're still in July, rather, we're not in January. We're still in July, and I'm still offering my, my drawing. So this is the product that I'm offering. It is a travel size, it's not normally this big. It's a travel size hair dryer that has a diffuser attachment. Anyone who places an order with me in the month of January will be put into a drawing for a brand spanking new, still in the box, hair dryer, blow dryer. It is the best. I used it for the first time yesterday. It's wonderful. And there's this little heat booster thing. You press it in and it gets hot for just a second and then it goes back to cool again. I've never seen anything like it. And it's really small, fits into a nice little bag, and you can take it wherever you go. So when I come out to see you all in Arizona, I'm going to put that into my travel bag, and I will be happy to come and see you guys one of these days. Our VIP program, before I let you go. When you are a VIP, it's $19.99. You only one time in your whole entire life. You only need to purchase 2 more times in a flexible shipment, and that's all. Now, flexible means you can put it off if you don't want to use it. Up to 2 months, then if you still don't need anything, you can push it off for 2 more months, still don't need anything, 2 more months. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to make 2 more purchases. When you are a VIP, you will get an only for you item. This is one of my favorites. This one is the Curl Refreshing Spray. So when I go curly, I'll drop this in. You also get a birthday coupon, which is $25 off a $50 purchase, including free shipping. So the month of your birthday, all the way through to the end of the month. So my July people, heads up, it's time. Use your coupon. You also receive a minimum of 15% off your order from retail, which is such a deal. And you can go upwards of 40% off because we have a purchase price discount. 116 is one threshold, 150 is a second threshold, and 250 is the third threshold. That's all for retail, not off of what you're buying with your wholesale products. We get one more thing. Oh, me as your concierge, I'm your hair and skincare concierge. I'll be more than happy to help you with any of your questions. And finally, you will receive advance notice of flash sales. So before they go out to the general public, you all get an email and it goes directly to your personal email. You can go into your back office. Everyone gets a free website. And it's pretty easy to work after you get the hang of it. Like the first time, it's a little bit ominous, but once you get used to doing it, I think it's not horrible. And I can also help you. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. We have hair care, skin care, wellness, pet care, wellness. No, I said wellness, men's line, and or something else. We have one other thing I forgot about. Junior line. So up here behind me, this is my contact information. My name is Karen Fiorillo. I'm an independent market partner with Money. KarenFiorillo.mymoney.com. My email address is KarenFiorillo@comcast.net. My cell is 610-761-0921. And finally, we do have a Glow and Grow website on Facebook. I would love to have you come and join us. We have extra special deals, and you never know what's going to happen with me because I'm pretty unpredictable. I hope everybody has a fabulous Wednesday. And Dina, I'm going to send it back to you.
All righty. Well, thank you. And you're stuck on that Christmas in July thing. I believe you told them is place the order by January. It's place the order by July.
I said January 2 times.
I know.
You tell I'm sweating. I'm sweating here. It's like 98,000 degrees.
Well, it's the Christmas in July. We just threw you totally off, and you're into the next year. You're in January right now, so that's okay. Get your orders in before July.
July is if you want to get a chance to win this lovely travel.
All right. That's perfect. Thank you so much for sharing. And I do know that you're very entertaining. And that's the reason you're so good at being a teacher, because you have to entertain to keep those little minds open and like that.
That's for sure. Yeah, they have 15-second attention span. That's pretty challenging.
Yes, if that. They walk in the door, they went to sleep. So have fun with it. I know you do great at that. I can tell.
Thank you.
Well, now we're going to come right back home to Tucson, and we're going to talk to Cynthia.
Hello, everybody. Yes, it's a lot humid here, too. It's just pouring down rain, and which is a good thing because out here in the desert, we sort of need that. And so tonight I'm going to have a repeat of last Wednesday when I had all sorts of technical problems. So hopefully tonight they are fixed, and hopefully we have a picture and voice and everything moving in the same direction. Sometimes the internet is sort of like herding cats, I think. So anyway, the first item that I'm going to show you tonight is we're going to go all metaphysical like we did the last time. And here's a little tidbit for you, as I am a Reiki master. So I do Reiki as well as I do all of the stone items, which I'm going to show you right now because stones are my thing, and crystals and all of that. And I will be speaking on, this is a grid, by the way. This is a meditation manifestation grid. And I will be speaking in Durango, Colorado in September, giving a seminar on how to use and lay out all kinds of grids using crystals and everything of what they all mean and all that sort of thing. But anyway, this is one of the grids that I have. And this one is actually done on a cardstock with a aqueous coating on there, so the paper is hard and it has like a glassy finish on here. So this is the Triskelion grid. This one, as you notice, has the brown letters. This is because the stone that goes with this particular grid is a tiger eyes. Maybe you can see that there. And so anyway, tiger eye, the reason why it says be or change is because tiger eye is one of those stones that can help you break bad habits and give you some protection. And if you're really trying to, like I said, modify some behaviors, this is the one you need. Sort of like not eat cookies after you've had pizza when you're on a diet. Yes. Okay. So on the back of these cards, it has the instructions about how to use it, what the stone is about, what the grid is about. And so I have the grid in tiger eye. I also have it with a, and again, we've got the blue color here. And with the blue comes the stone calcite, which is an awesome stone. And I have it also in green and a aventurine stone, which is health, wealth, and happiness. And also everybody's favorite, which is rose quartz, which is pink. And this one is for peace, love, and compassion. And of course, we have rose quartz on the back. Okay. And now I'm going to move into something else that I make, which I really like making, and I made these for years. And I've just changed the pattern. Rather than using all 100% number 11 seed beads, I have integrated my love for stones into these flowers. Okay, so here's another tidbit. Get ready, because French beaded flowers, which is what these are called, had their origination in Germany in the 13th century. I am still not sure why they call them French beaded flowers as opposed to German beaded flowers, but we don't have extant versions and samples of these because obviously back in those days, there was no such thing as galvanized wire and it all rusted and they fell apart. But we do have them show up periodically in paintings, and we also have them show up in the writings of people at the time talking about these things. That stone that was on that one was a Dalmatian jasper. This one right here is a jade. Believe it or not, jade comes in lots and lots of colors, just not dark green. And if you can see, the flower is sitting in a soapstone owl. Owls, I think, are good luck. I know a lot of people think they're bad luck, but you know, well, take it. I personally like them because they visit me in the wintertime. And I have another small one here. And this is a stone called sodalite. Some of these are sort of imitate real flowers, and some of them are sort of made up flowers. This one's kind of a made up flower in a little tiny pot there. And if you want a larger flower that you can do something else with, I also sell them individually, sort of like this one right here, which is sitting in a bamboo. And I should have left the dead leaves on here. It's what happens when you drive a bamboo around in the truck in the summertime with no AC. It gets the leaves very brown. But as you notice, the flower is still very bright and flowery and blooming. That is the luck of the beaded flower. It never fades, and there you go. Now you can take these and put them in any green flower. You can make your own arrangement, but they're kind of fun to have in the office. This one actually has onyx in the petals, and there's a lot more on the website with lots of different stones. I also do custom work, so if you want a rose quartz with a particular color of bead, or I don't know, an onyx or whatever you want, you can just send me an email and I'll give you that information shortly. But one more thing before we go is another thing to use with grids or off of grids are the little stone generators. And I have them with, this one has lapis in the center, and I also have it with amethyst in the center. On the website, these, because they are sort of curiosities to most folks, that's the place that they're under is Victorian West. Look under the curiosities. I have some like this, and then I have also some simple ones like this one here, which is the aventurine, and I have rose quartz like this. And there are more coming in the next week or so. because I got a new shipment in, and let me tell you, rocks, believe it or not, are very scarce these days. You know, lumber is not the only thing that's hard to come by. Some of my stones are amazingly hard to come by these days. Go figure. So anyway, it's a good thing I can go in the desert and find more. But my contact information and everything here is I have a website, victorian-west.myshopify.com. Everything you've seen here and more is available on the web. And then if you do need a custom piece of one of the flowers, you can send an email to victorianwest@hotmail.com. And that will do it for today.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Cynthia. And in the words of Lois, gnarly dude. I did not know you were that. I know you were creative. I did not know you were going to conferences and being speakers. And what an amazing thing! You're very, I don't know, eclectic. I don't know.
Yes,
what do you call it?
eclectic, eccentric, all of those words. I fully accept those definitions. Yes.
But those are
This
good
is-
ones. They're not in a bad way. It's a good way. You know, I always think that is tons of fun. So I always love browsing through your stuff because I'm always like, oh, look, I wouldn't have thought. It's just.
Wouldn't have thought. Well, you should see some of the other stuff that's coming out soon. I hope to have it available to show next week. But yes, this is the second or third time that I will be presenting at this conference. It's a big Four Corners 3-day extravaganza. So I get to be on Saturday this year, which is awesome because that's when most people come. So I'm looking forward to having maybe 50 people in the audience at least.
So are you going to do it actually on the Four Corners, stand right there and speak to 4 states?
No,
Not quite.
It's in Durango, which is about as close as you can get because I don't know. I drove past the Four Corners place once and I'm like, really? That's the road to get there? It is literally in the middle of nowhere. And it was amazing. I might get to stop this year.
Well,
But
there you go.
I am going through Holbrook on the way home because I must stop and mine some petrified wood at a special place. So I may not stop there and go rock mining instead.
Well, whatever you come back with, it's going to be good. I know. You have
That's
a great
right.
eye for these things, and we'll learn so much more when you come back from that trip. Well, now we're going to run over all the way to Alabama, where it too is muggy and humid, and we're going to talk to Maria.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. Yes, today has actually been very hot and muggy. It hasn't rained today yet, but I do hear it thundering. It's rumbling pretty good. So I'm glad that Dina and them have all decided to do something different because I did too. So I'm going to do a whole new regimen this week that I had never shared. But instead of just showing you, I'm actually going to do it. So I got here and I forgot that I left half of my stuff at work. So I'm going to have to improvise with a few little things, but that's okay. I'm going to make it work. So we're going to, a lot of times, I guess me and Karen just actually think alike because the regimen I'm going to show tonight, our doctors first created it in their kitchen sink because they are still active dermatologists in San Francisco today. And they had clients coming in talking about different skin concerns. So they were whipping up, I always call it a concoction. So they came up with the reverse. Now it looks a little different in the packaging than it did originally. And it does just what it says. It reverses old age spots, dark spots, sun damage. So it looks like this. So I always put it on. And if you ever watch my live, when either I do it on my Facebook, my regular Facebook, or if I do it in Face Crack with Maria, I always say I dot. That way I know I have it everywhere. So it's exfoliating. It has little bitty tiny beads. So this is a regimen that you cannot use coming swinging out the gate. So you have to build a tolerance because it erases. That's what I always tell people. It's like a pencil and it erases. It works from the inside out. So it takes about 4 weeks, 5 weeks for you to tell a difference. So I'm going to take it off. Like I was going to have all my makeup off. So like makeup and all is coming off too because I left all my wipes and stuff in my bag at work. So, and I wanted to show you that because a lot of people say, well, it takes too long to wash my face. Now, y'all, you can do this in the shower. You can kill two birds with one stone. I'm just having to improvise to show you. So, and then next, I did have a gauze pad. We're going to tone. And a lot of people ask, what's the purpose of toner? Toner is to do that clean sweep, to get all the rest of the makeup off that your wash might have forgotten. So we're going to, oh, I always forget. I have to show you. We're going to drop just a little bit on the gauze pad, and then we're going to just wipe it off to go back and do that clean sweep. You might see some mascara on here. I'm trying to keep it away from my eyes, and it may be some mascara come all across my face. I'm not good looking in the phone. I usually look in the mirror. Well, I was going to try to show you that and I mean, you still get, maybe you can see it. Maybe you still get some off. This is where I have to improvise. I usually have a 3, which is a moisturizer, but it's in my bag at work. So tonight I'm just going to use the Active Hydration Serum, which I absolutely love because in this humid weather around my mouth will get really dry. So this will enhance your moisture barrier by 200%. There's 2 things that I love about it. One, that it unscrews and it'll pop up. But 2, this is what I love, is when you open it, it already has the amount in there that you need to use. So you put it on, I always say the back of my hand. I use the back of my hand for a lot. And I'll just leave that in there. And I'll do it in spots, you know, or sections, not spots. I'll do it in sections. And I mean, you can do this on your hands. You can do it on your feet. You can do it, of course, on your face. And a lot of people use the reverse, like on their chest area, because sun has gotten them. And the one thing, and that's what I love about the products, all different colors of people can use it. It doesn't matter. Like with Karen's products, you know, I wouldn't want to use anything for curly hair because I don't have curly. But, you know, this, it kind of, anybody, skin is skin. It's not, I love hair products sometimes, but you can't tell it today because it's just been one of those weeks. But, so I did that. And we also have masks. My little brother, y'all, I have a little brother that's 6 years old, and he loves a mask. So he'll tell me sometimes, he's my little brother, but he calls me Aunt Riri. So that's a little fun fact. He's 6. He calls me Aunt Riri. And he'll say, we haven't had a mask night in forever. Can we please do a mask? And can I please go live on your Facebook? And I'm like, yes, you can. We can do that. So, you know, you put a mask on, 5-10 minutes, you wash it off. And this one's radiant. So like if you have dull looking skin and you need to go out and you need to be shiny and on point because it's, hey, it's a 10-year school reunion. You want to be like, girl, I look good. Yeah, you remember you didn't talk about that in school, but look at me now. So, so that's it. So I'm on Facebook under Maria Kelly. I'm on Instagram as 40 Foot Lashes. I have a business page, of course, which is Face Crack with Maria, or I think that's what it is. I changed it the other day, and I think I put it with Maria. It's Face Crack, I know. Let's see. And that's, I guess that's about it. And I'm usually here every Wednesday night. Occasionally, I get to make it on Saturday, but not every time because I have to work. So I can't wait to hear what Dina and Stacy are brewing up. And I have so enjoyed listening to everybody's products. You know, I love that everybody loves what they do, even though a lot of times Karen and I kind of get doing the same thing, but it's never planned. It just happens that way. So, all right, Dina, I guess that's it.
Well, thank you so much for everything. And I did see your brother, Latham, is it?
Yes, Lathan.
He was so cute with the mask or the scars.
And actually, it was this mask, the Radiance mask, because he said it was his battle scars.
Battle scars. That was so cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, but yeah, he pulls that off really well.
Oh, yeah.
For 6, I would have thought he was 8, 9,
Oh,
because the way he talks, and of course, I
uh-huh.
love that he wants his own YouTube channel. That was just
Yeah.
so much fun. And I love how he shows his shirt and what do you think? He's going to be a big salesman for you.
Oh yeah, he is. He loves it. I guess because, and you know, it's funny that my grandbaby, I sit at my desk and she'll come running and I'll say, "You want to do a live video?" And she'll just, So yeah, it's repetition. They've seen it quite often.
Yeah, you've got your whole team already started underneath you. That's perfect.
I got
So
my cheerleading squad.
exactly, you can't get any better than that. So yes, if you haven't seen her Facebook lives, very very fun, very entertaining. Go check it out. Her little brother, is so cute, just a hoot. So thank you so much for sharing that. And now, Stacy, what are we going to do to these people? Take it away. Let's start.
So we have cooked up a little something, something. We are actually going to do a collab tonight. So that's like a big thing that happens on Facebook where people piggyback off of each other and do these collabs. So we're gonna do a collab, you guys. So I have earrings, and Dina is gonna have the complimentary hair accessories. So we've got some like matchy matchies. So I'm going to show a pair, then she's going to show something that matches it, then she's going to show something, and I'm going to show something that matches it, and that's how we're going to do it tonight. So my first pair, get ready, Southwesterners. Look at those adorable little cowboy boots. Oh my goodness, just makes you go say, what? And I have it with all silver. And as you know, I use sterling silver filled. So I have these, and these are $8. And look at those little spurs. So what do you have, Dina, to go with that?
Well, I sell Little Rose products, and yes, we do cowboy up a little bit, or cowboy girl, what can I say? So I have a matching boot. What are you going to say with that? And of course, if that's not quite enough, you can always go with this bow, which is like a little lasso. It's so much fun. These things are very flexible, easy to work with. They come in different sizes. Now, what I have to give you a little information on this guy here. It's actually a one-of-kind piece that I still have available. It is no longer on the website, so if you want it, you need to contact me direct. I can throw it in the mail. You're going to love it, but buy some earrings to match and put the whole outfit together. It's a done deal. And you too, you can get in on the girls' drug deal test where we can meet you in town and slip money, and I can give you earrings and hair things and vice versa. It's just going to be fun. The other thing is when you look at Stacy's website and you go, oh, I love this stone. Let me go see what Dina has to match. We can figure something out. And if the other way, if you find something you like for hair products, guess what? Stacy is really good at matching stuff. So I'm going to show you another one of my favorites. It's called Honeybee. They're starting to discontinue this one. Has this cute little dangling bee on it. This is one of my favorites. This is amber and yellow tone, and this little bee is just so cute. And the little pot of amber here is just so sweet. They even have it in hair picks. The hair picks are still available on the website. I have 2 of these in 2 different sizes still available, but she's got something beautiful to match. So go see it.
Yes, I do. So I have little bumblebees as well. And this piece right here is actually genuine amber. And then I have some lighter colored goldy-ish crystals to go with it. And so we just thought this would be a great complement to her hair accessory. And so this is $9 for these. So as Dina was saying, we can always find other things. If you look on our websites, we can always kind of match things up. So the next pair I want to show is the very infamous ribbon that people use to commemorate, whether it's breast cancer awareness, whatever the awareness happens to be. But this one is all silver so that it can really be for any awareness that you are celebrating or whatever you want to say. So here are the ribbons, and it's all in the sterling silver filled, yes. And these are $8. So what you got, Dina?
I too have the awareness ribbon, which is very popular. You can also buy the ribbon in charms. So you can add them if you had something different, just like say if you bought this bow and you said, hey, I want to put a charm to this bow, you can buy any of the charms and attach it, whether it be for whatever awareness. But like you said, the silver one is just awareness in general. It's not necessary for one item or not, but I know on the website you can also buy them in pink. So if you're breast cancer, it's a perfect place to go shop. So now I'm going to tell you the next thing. I lost a beautiful piece, which is still available on my website, because in my office I've had windows replaced, things have been rotated, and things have been painted, and I lost an entire box of my hair accessories, which is like, like that. You won't believe it. But I have this thing called Harper somewhere in my house, and it is a beautiful, beautiful hummingbird. And what we call it on our website is a metallic blue. But it has just fun colors. But since I can't find poor little Harper, which is one of my favorites, I know it's her spirit animal too. I'm going to show you what the metallic blue looks like, but in a dragonfly. The dragonfly and all these things come in multiple sizes, usually 7 different sizes. Once again, very flexible, and you can get this in like a brass color as well, but this is what's fun, this color. So show us what you got.
Well, since I thought she was going to find Harper, I did make hummingbirds. However, I do have dragonflies. So if you want to match the dragonfly, I can make them. But I will show you what I created to match Harper, the hummingbird. So here are my hummingbirds. And yes, these are my spirit animal. I just adore hummingbirds. I even have a hummingbird tattoo, my one and only probably, but yes, I had to have a hummingbird. And I paired it with rainbow hematite, which I thought was really a nice compliment to the blue that she was stating on the dragonfly. And this one is $9. So next up, we have, for the music lovers, I have a little charm that has the G clef and little music note. So those are right here. And then I just paired it with some clear crystals and some pale yellow crystals that I thought was a nice complement to what Dina has. And these are $8.
Well, when you go on the website, we have a lot more things in music related, but I'm going to show you the bobby pins. Let me see if you can see these very well. I don't know if that helps. We're same thing. Let me see, maybe I'll pull one out and show you at this angle. Maybe it makes it's a clear note now, right? But it's very cute. And as far as whether you're a music teacher or you play piano, guitar, whatever, you can always buy tickled ivories there. That is a cute little keyboard. And I believe that is like an onyx with it. And then if you're more into guitar playing, here's a pick with a little picture of a guitar on it. And it has a music note on it as well. So I don't know how well you can see it with the reflection, but there's lots of other things on the website, music related. And those were so cute. I'm so glad you could share those. Now for the pet lover. And of course, for the turquoise lover too, I should say. We have different things. For pet lover, if you like just more of the bobby pins, there's these cute little paw prints. But let's say you want it with a little flash of color. We have it with some turquoise. So this one, same thing, very flexible. And there's also other things that have paw related things, but I think the turquoise is what really makes it pop. So what do you have?
Well, I too loved the flexi with the turquoise, so that's what I did. So I have my little paw prints, and this is with genuine turquoise. So hopefully you can see that. So I have a 6mm bead. I actually have a polished rough, and then a 4mm bead, and these are $9. So that I thought that was a nice little compliment. So next, we have some owls. Now I haven't done a lot with owls, but I did have these in my my stash, for lack of a better word, in my inventory. And so I have these cute little owls, and I actually paired it with a matte black onyx. I just got the matte black in before. I usually get the polished, but I thought this was a nice, was very interesting looking, so I purchased the matte. So these are $8, and these are 4mm black onyx. So what you got, Dina?
Well, I know that Cynthia loved owls, so, and if people who don't, I don't give a hoot about them. That's all I can say. This one here is called Huey, and we also have Huey in bobby pins, but Huey also has this beautiful black color, and really it's surprisingly really close in what that owl looks like compared to yours. Beautiful. So thanks for sharing. And of course now we have to be a little sea creature like, and we're going to go, even though I have starfish that are in different colors, I'm showing tonight something just simple and in a silver tone, and this is Starletta. What do you have?
I too have silver starfish. Mine isn't Starletta, but I guess we could name it Starletta if we wanted to. So here are my starfish, and they're very textured like Dina's is, but then I also have it in all of the silver filled. And so these are $7. So we have one more pair, and for the girly girls out there who love their high heels, or maybe have retired their high heels, but they still wish they could wear their high heels, we've got high heel charms. So look how adorable, let's see if I can get them turned around, how adorable these little high heels are. And then I just put like clear crystal bling. I mean, because you got to have your bling with your high heels, right? So here are these, and these are $8. Let's see your high heels, Dina.
Well, you know, it kind of reminds me of Cinderella and the Glass Slipper. But this is what we call a stylist exclusive. So to get this, you're not going to find it on the website. You have to contact me and say, I would like Coletta, and I have her. She's really sweet, very cute, and if you want to get dressed up and go dancing, she's the item for you. So that's what we've got. And I got to tell you, one last thing before we get going crazy off here is Stacy has so many beautiful things. She really does. She's very creative. I'm going to brag for her, about her, because I come up with some crazy ideas, and it was kind of funny that we were both thinking the exact same thing. And when I asked her, I said, what do you think about this? She's always thinking the same thing. I think it's because we're starting to merge and have one mind, you know. I thought I was mindless, but no, I've been sharing it. That's what happened. But the other thing is, I know there's going to be Lois and Cynthia, Stacy, and myself are all going to be at the Fort Lowell Arts and Crafts Fair in November the 6th. And between now and then, Stacy and I are going to have lots of fun getting our stuff together and going, what do you think? What do you think? So I want you to go and look at her website, go check some things out, and find out your new favorite stone. She'll tell you a little bit of information about it on her website. It's always awesome. So do you have anything last you want to share with us today, Stacy?
No, other than here's my website. So
Okay.
yes, I'd love to have you go on the website. And if you do, or when you do, because it's not an if, it's I know you will. When you do, please leave your email address, because I always send specials, but you never know when that's going to be. Because right now, if you purchase any of my holiday earrings, because it's Christmas in July, you get an automatic 10% off of your order, and you will see that at checkout. So that's the special I've got going on right now. But if you have your email, you never know when you're going to get another special. That's it.
Yeah, and she's not lying. I'm part of that group, and I see things pop up in my email and go, guess what I'm getting today? But I am like that, and like I said, she really does make custom pieces that, I always make a joke that I have no neck, so she's great at, like, I think how they'll have like someone knows your clothes size. She knows my neck size, so she can just give me X amount of length, and it works out perfectly. She can do the same thing for you. She's a perfect place. She has gift certificates on the website, so go and check it out and go have something special made for a friend, yourself, or whatever. Because I know there's lots of occasions, like Karen's got a wedding coming up. I'm for sure she's going to need 10,000 pairs. So what can I say? She needs to get ready for school too. So all of you guys ladies have been wonderful. I love coming and spending my Wednesdays with you and my Saturdays. Sometimes we flip it up and I see other different people, but it's always fun. So that's what our group here is about. So if you sell something, want to be a part of our show, give us a call, send us a message. We'd love for you to join our gang of wonderful people. But between now and Saturday, we wish you happy week. So stay dry, everyone, okay? Take care.
Bye.
Bye.